All right, good evening, hockey fans. Tonight we have a special matchup today between your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils and the Western Michigan Stallions. Tonight from the Southfield Sports Center Arena, the NAI presents Game 2 of this season for this LTU Blue Devil team. They're coming off of a 6-3 win last week, a week ago today, by a score of 22-2. It's early in the season though, but I expect the Stallions to come out strong, and so does LTU, as they're looking for another big win to go into this early season 2-0. We'll stand by you right now as the national anthem and the players are announced. And the puck is about to be dropped here as captains shake hands in the middle of the center ice, and the ceremonial puck. As there's the ceremonial puck drop, and the game is about to begin. Some keys for the game here tonight for LTU from Ken Gaffney, talking to him before the game, is speed kills, and LTU will be looking to use their speed against this Western Michigan Stallions team. Also, defensive zone coverage and positioning is a big key for Ken Gaffney. That's another key for tonight's game. And also goaltending, as Zachary Mills making his first collegiate start here tonight. Number 1 for your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. Hailing from Notre Dame Catholic High School up in Canada. His declared major is architecture. He's standing at 6'1", a solid 170 in net. A great goaltender, also working on him at practice and shooting against him. A classy guy, and one that really bears for the Western Michigan Stallions. We have their goaltender, same one as game one. I'm not positive on if that goalie was pulled, as I mentioned the score before. We're not going to keep bringing that one up after this point. But both goalies here tonight look ready and poised to make a big performance here, as the first faceoff is underway, and the Western Michigan Stallions get the puck as they take it back into their own zone, D to D off the boards. Back rimmed around and back D to D again behind the Stallions net. Centered in front, just misses the stick of the Blue Devils as Eddie Flood puts it down low. And the Stallions get up the ice. Try to clear center ice pass that's kept in the zone by the Blue Devils. And that one is thrown on net by Andrew Story, and that one's gobbled up by the Stallions netminder. Line change here for your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. As onto the ice comes out number 3, Zach Snyder on defense, and number 5, Mark Schwartz. As that faceoff goes to Western Michigan again, and that one a long center ice pass, and that one is offsides. Lucky there is the Stallions was about to get Bulls defenseman. As a faceoff by number 21, Liam Walker. And Liam wins that first faceoff win as Snyder plays it up the boards of Liam. Liam, a center ice pass to McNulty. McNulty carrying it into the zone. One defender on him. Down low, a nice little drop pass there. Cut off by the Stallions defenders as McNulty works in the zone. Tries to pass up top. Grinding again is Reiner. Reiner with a shot and a great blocker save there by the Stallions. And that one is called for a high stick. Joining me now in the booth is Daniel Gefford, as always. Gefford, how are we doing here tonight?
Not too bad. How are we doing, everyone?
As Daniel Gefford is a forward also on the white squad, as we have a game here tomorrow night, same time, 8 o'clock. Please tune into that one as well, as the Stallions win that faceoff once again. Winning the faceoffs early as that one's thrown to Walker. Walker, dipsy-doos around the blue line. Taking it into the zone now. Here are the Blue Devils. Blue Devils trying a center ice pass there, cut off, and we're on the wing, sent down low to McNulty. Checked on there by number 22 of the Stallions. Walker peels it off the boards. McNulty in the high slot, tries to release the trigger there, cannot pull it off, as converging on him were 2 Stallions defenders. As Namovsky throws that one cross ice to Liam, who is going for a change as Shane Gamrat steps onto the ice. Played back into the Blue Devil zone. Namovsky with the puck, wheeling around his own net. A long head ice pass, and that one's caught there as Gamrat comes into the zone. Gamrat cutting from the left side of the net. Tries to cut to the front. A pass across, another great defensive play there by the Stallions. As McKay with the puck. McKay, and a nice step up there as McKay clears the puck now back into the Stallions zone. A loose stick there in that corner, causing the defender some trouble. The stick is picked up as it goes to the point. A shot, loose glove on the puck. McKay with a wicked backhander, and that one is gobbled up by the Stallions netminder. Gefford, we saw that wicked backhander right there by McKay. Last game, he scored 2 goals on the backhand. Take us through those ones again.
First one was McKay going inside, top shelf on the defender. It's just a nice, quick backhand, high, just beat him on the glove. Can't ask for anything better than that.
As the Blue Devils win that face-off, a great push and pass play as the Blue Devils keep it into the zone. Nice forechecking there, and a great hit there by the Blue Devils down low, but the Stallions take it out. Number 22, the Stallions winding up the zone, comes to the right of Zachary Mose. That one is shot off the side of the cage. Still hasn't faced his first shot of the night here as Schwartz. Paulus diving to try to get that puck to the net. Unsuccessful there. As the Blue Devils take it into the opposing end. 17 minutes here remaining in this first period, and that one Pass to the point. Misses as Zachary Mills comes out to play the puck. And Thomas Schneider takes it up, goes D to D now. Stallions try to break out of their own end. Goes D to D once again. Stallions right now just throwing it around in their own defensive zone. Find a way to carry it across their own blue line. And oh, a big step up there. And thrown on net and covered by Zachary Mills. Physical presence already established here, right, Dan?
Yeah, you really need to start asserting yourself physically in the early of the game. The more you start
for the defensive zone faceoff, and he wins that back to Nomovsky. And that one is thrown up the ice. A great play here for Roman Reiner. Reiner taking it to the right side, and then it cuts to the middle backhand, and he scores.
Oh, what a move.
What a play there. That was a set defensive zone play. You saw Roman Reiner streaking up the right side, and a great play there by your Blue Devils.
For a second, I didn't think he'd make it. I thought they were going to call that an icing.
Yeah, definitely almost icing, as you mentioned, Dan, but Roman, 2 goals in 2 games. A great start to his season already, and that was a great defensive zone play, turning a defensive zone draw into offense.
Yeah, that entire wouldn't happen if Walker wouldn't have won that faceoff there.
Exactly. Possession for your team, and it showed right there and paid off. As now Nurkinen takes it back, passes back to Eddie Flood, up the left side, near side boards. As the Stallions now take it into the zone. Almost cut off by Eddie Flood, and a shot there on Mills, the first shot of the night on him. A great save, great composure as a shot from the point. Almost gets through. That one is blocked by Reiner, and a little 2-on-1 here as Reiner takes it up the right wing, cuts to the middle to Liam. Oh, and he almost got the trigger there as that one is centered in front and covered there as Eddie Flood, the defenseman for Lawrence Tech, crashed the net. As a full sail line change coming onto the ice. Number 10 for your Blue Devils, Austin Fulmer. A great defenseman here, paired up with Mark Schwartz here tonight. And face off there. And they score. Shane Gamrat pots home the rebound. What a goal there. Once again, the Blue Devils jumping onto the Stallions early there. Dan Gamrat, he seems to be like just one of those guys that pots in every rebound he sees. Last game also as well.
Not only does he have speed and the hands to get through any of these defenders, but he just has this net front presence where when he's there, anything that's loose in front of the net, you can guarantee Gamrat's probably going to put in.
Yep, a great player to have on the roster as you see McKay now taking back in the zone. Blue Devils looking for more. Gamrat hands that one to the net as McKay crunches in. Gamrat grinding down there with another turned in front. Gamrat again tries a little one-hand tuck. That one does not go. As the Stallions now, Gamrat throws it down low. And McKay with the puck again, and a whistle is blown as the net came off the moorings. The goal right now they're saying is actually Zach McKay on the official score chart. I don't know if we messed up there, but as the face-off by the Blue Devils won there, as that one is caught up at the blue line. Taking it in now, number 20 for your Blue Devils, a shot. That one is blocked. Number 20, Matthew Johnson, is taking it now, and he dumping it into the Blue Devils end. Youngling with the puck. Tries to backhand that one, a soft play there. Kept as Nomovsky going down low, grinding. And a fan there as it goes to the point by the Stallions, and that one a high riser blocked by Johnson. As Nomovsky clears it up the boards, and number 22 for the Stallions could not keep that one in the zone. Dan, a little bit pressure now and bite back by the Stallions. What are you seeing out there?
Well, first off, the Blue Devils have very good offensive pressure. It seems like they're really forcing the play, and they're working really well defensively right now in the zone, too, causing a lot of turnovers.
As now Story gets in on the puck. Andrew Story, and wow, it's big. It just shrugged off number 19 of the Stallions. Story takes it to the net. A backhand thrown on there. Loose. The ref calls loose. The puck is still loose and finally covered up there by the Stallions netminder. As the Mustangs putting on pressure just under 14 minutes. as the Mustangs try to win that face-off, but the Stallions carry it up. Number 6 of the Stallions tries to dump it in the zone on net on Mills, and that one is gobbled up. Dan, the Stallions right now just trying to get the puck behind the Blue Devils defenders. It's not working.
No, definitely isn't. The defense are doing a good job of holding the blue line and keeping themselves between the shooter and Zach Mills.
As Liam Walker lines up to take this faceoff against number 11 for the Stallions. Walker wins it there to Snyder. Snyder up the right wing to Roman. Roman Reiner carried it in. Nice stick handle. Just tries a little backhand on net. That one goes wide. Is that one sent across the crease by McNulty? Blue Devils keep it in the near boards. As the Stallions now, number 6, rims it up the side wing and not taken out of the zone. As that is a shot from the right side. Loud pound off the blocker there. As the Blue Devils now buzzing in the offensive zone. As you could hear the fans, goes to the point, and there's Schwartz coming to the slot. Regains possession over to Schneider. Schneider, a shot. And that one almost gloved down by number 4 of the defense. Schwartz cannot keep that puck in. And it's cleared into the own end. Schneider with a quick up pass to Liam. Liam Walker grinding on the near side boards. And he gets that one deep and comes for a line change. Great play there by Walker to stay on the ice as his other 2 line mates come off. As Shane Gamrat there in the slot. As grinding down there in the corner boards. Gentili gets the puck now down low. Passes up front to McKay. McKay tries to get that on net. A bunch of stick lifts, and the Stallions clear that one out. As back to the point, Namovsky just dumps that one in. Delayed offsides. McKay cannot touch that puck. As Gamrat jumps on that loose puck on the near boards. Grinding once again, and that one comes out. No icing, wave off as Falmer wheels back and cuts across his own blue line, and a nice backhand sauce to Gentili. Gentili on the left side cuts to the middle, toe drag, and that one nicely defended away by the Stallions. A diving poke check as Gentili tries to center that one again behind the net. Is McKay. McKay centers to Gentili. Gentili a shot, and that one is deflected high and up into the netting.
The Blue Devils are doing a really good job here in the offensive zone. The more and more you keep that puck, the more you hold that blue line from those opposing guys trying to break out, the better chances you have in the offensive zone of putting something in the net.
Just under 12 minutes here remaining in this first period. 2-0 your Blue Devils lead as they take it behind the net. That one passed up to the point by Bach. Bach passing it to Floody. Floody, that one's blocked there. As Nurkinen takes the puck up to the zone, and Paulus tries a backhand feed through the middle as Johnson grinding against number 15 of the Stallions. Johnson with the puck there in the slot, and a backhand shot at a nice padded away there by the Stallions Nemeyers. That went still loose in the slot around there. So Andrew Paulus and Matt Johnson trying to get that puck. As number 11 for the Blue Devils, Bach gets a quick change. Onto the ice comes Connor Victory. And Victory lets that one go into the zone for Zach Mills, the play to the defenseman, number 4 of the Blue Devils, Nurkinen. As Nurkinen passed that one's up to Eddie Flood. Eddie Flood surveys the ice. A quick shot on net. And that one somehow, I think, got stuck behind the net. That one kind of looked like it almost went in there. But stuck behind the net, and the Blue Devils defenseman now stepping into the play, Dan. Offensive zone. Another face-off here. As Parker Hodges tries to win that back. And he does. Story with a shot and a great save there. Story with the puck again. He passes it to the point. Mark Schwartz with a shot, and that one is blocked away. As to the near side, Parker Hodges throws that one cross crease. As Thomas Schneider there, keeping the puck in. Still grinding on the near side. Blue Devils trying to get the loose puck, and the Stallions come away with that. As that one, great back check and a hit there by Victory. Victory, as we know, Dan, is a great physical presence on the ice, but also brings his speed, as you see here, coming down the left wing. Victory, number 13, tried a backhand feed, tries to throw that one on net, and that one's blocked off. And the Stallions just clear that one down the ice, and that one's icing. 10 minutes remaining here in the first period. Dan, your thoughts on that line of Connor Victory, Parker Hodges, and Andrew Story with their speed and grinding ability?
Well, first you start with Andrew Story. He's definitely got the height and the weight. He's a big guy. You get him in front of the net, any type of rebound that they're going to get, you bet he's probably going to be there to, put in the net. And Victory and Hodges just have speed all day. I don't think I've seen a lot of guys faster than those two.
As that one goes in, and a shot by Liam Walker tickles the twine there as he walked right into the slot. Thank you for those words of wisdom, Dan, but we almost missed the goal there as Liam Walker with his first goal of the season. A great shot high in the slot, and that just atones to his wicked release that he has, using, as all of us make fun of it, but the intermediate 75 flex stick. But he loves it, and he potted that one in as he loses that face-off draw. But the Blue Devils take a 3-0 lead here as that one's passed D to D by Youngling to Nemo. Nemofsky throws it up the boards, and that one cannot be cleared as Nemofsky backpedals into his own zone, and a nice pass up to Walker. 26. Walker coming to the right side, cuts around that defender, and he throws that one just across the crease. As the Blue Devils now grinding down low. McNulty, coming to the slot, exactly where Walker actually took that shot to score. As trying to keep that puck into the zone was Youngling. Nemo takes the puck there from number 6. Nemofsky coming into across the opposition blue line. He makes a little move. Called back for offsides. As the Blue Devils here still trying to bring up the pressure with the score 3-0 in the first period. As Eddie Flood sends that one deep into the Blue Devil zone. Grinding there as, centered in front almost to McKay. Like a shot from the point by Flood. That one on net. Gentili down low. Gentili circles. And he scores. That one goes in short side there on the goaltender for the Stallions, but Drake Gentili with his first goal of the season. A great play there once again by your Blue Devils. And they're really piling up the goals here, padding those stats early in the season, as the boys love to do. But really atones here to their offensive skill set. As lining up to the faceoff now is Gentili. As coming into their own defensive end is Falmer. Falmer with a nice play up, a big hit there. Comes to the right to McKay. McKay shrugged off the puck. Going into the zone, he shrugs off that defender, McKay. Another wicked backhander, just off the glove. As that one's sent to the point by Schneider. Schneider with a shot, that one's deflected up high. As Gentili tries to get that puck. Shot down low by Flood. 8 minutes here remaining in the first. As that one is sky hooked out of the zone, but not out of their territory as the Blue Devils regroup. Mark Schwartz here with the puck, throws that one, trying to go all the way up to Weinbach. Schneider almost gets checked there as that one goes to Johnson. Johnson with a shot, that one's blocked. Leg, Weinbach's top of the right circle, directing traffic. Weinbach, a little nonchalant there over to Schneider. Shot there blocked as Weinbach and Schneider turn around. That one is dug loose. Johnson with a shot and a glove there by the Stallions netminder. Kind of looks in a little bit.
To put that shot in, he's going to have to bear down a little bit more on that stick and just send that home. Hard shots, put pucks in the net.
Mustangs definitely piling up the shots here. As on the other side, though, the Stallions only have 4 shots in this first period. Sorry, not the Mustangs, the Stallions, excuse me. Seven minutes remaining here in the first. As that one is sent up the ice. The Stallions, number 23, taking into the zone. And Nemofsky, a great defensive play there. As he takes a hit and Story drops to the Hodges, a one-timer, and he scores! A one-timer
shot.
from the top of the circle. Parker Hodges scores. Dan, what did you see on that play?
They had a very nice entry going into the offensive zone. They played the puck back to the high man in the zone, and he took a nice shot, and he just beat the goalie, plain and simple.
A great play there by that line we mentioned earlier. As they capitalize, and the score is now 4-0 for your Blue Devils. As Connor Victory with a rising backhander there. And a nice sandwich check there by the Blue Devils. Puck is now loose. Sent up the boards by the Stallions. Stallions trying to get the puck through the neutral zone, having some trouble in this game. As Hodges comes to the net, busting to the net. And that one's gobbled up by the Stallions. As the Blue Devils now get a full sail line change going into the offensive zone. Liam Walker lines up with a face-off. Already a goal here tonight. Early in this game, too, only the first period. As McNulty comes to the net. McNulty tries a wraparound, trying to stuff it in. And the puck is frozen there between the skate and the post. As Walker lines up to the right side, left side of the goalie, I'm sorry, and then that one passed up to the point to Schneider. Schneider with a shot, and that one, a bomb, goes just wide. As Mark Schwartz tries to keep that puck into the zone. Lost the blue line, goes D to Schneider. Schneider all the way up now to McNulty. McNulty just loses the handle. As Reiner tapping his stick in the slot. Liam down low by the goal line. Reiner still tapping his stick, and Liam coughs up the puck there. Has to back check now. As the Stallions coming to the zone, number 22. Number 22, the Stallions busting through the Blue Devil defense, and that one is sent off of Schwartz's stick up into the stands. Dan, the Blue Devils are playing with great active sticks and really protecting this first-year goalie, Zachary Mills. And that one is thrown on net off the face-off. Mills up to the test there. As McKay now coming across, throws it in. Gamrat ground low. That one is thrown around the horn. Up to the point. And the shot goes just wide by Namofsky. As the Mustangs playing with it down low. Stallions playing with it down low, I'm sorry. As grinding on the near side boards in front of that student section at the Mustangs and the Stallions and the Blue Devils are proud to support. And there's Namofsky carrying it to the zone. A shot, and he scores. A shot from the top of the slot right along the ice, and that one goes in for Namofsky's first goal of the season. As you see, the Blue Devils not even celebrating. The score is now 5-0 as the Victory and Hodges and storyline comes out. As a big step up there by Nurkin in a shot, a high riser. Mills may have got a piece of that. As another break here, as Hodges comes down the right side. Oh, a nice move just off of the skate, and that one's thrown in front, trying to go to Victory. As the Stallions try to clear it off the boards. Nurkin with a shot, and that one's blocked for the Stallions. As not paying attention there, number 23. As Fulmer coming back in his own defensive end. Gets rubbed off a little bit there. Battle in the far side corner. Grinding there as sticks are coming up and so are elbows. The refs looking at that as the puck comes loose, and Walker skating end to end there as McNulty, a little tip to Reiner. Reiner comes into the zone. Gets the puck stripped away from him there. As now the Blue Devils, once again, great transition game in the neutral zone as Reiner coming up the right side. Reiner across to McNulty, and that one is thrown in front, and Liam Walker gets his second goal of the night. A big offensive night here for him already with 2 goals and 1 apple.
Yeah, the Lawrence Tech offense is really rolling tonight. Just a lot of good. Just you can't really ask for anything more than that.
Yeah, talking to.
Sorry.
No, you're fine, Dan. Talking to Walker before the game here today, he was not pleased with his first game of the season. That's showing, getting no points in that night as he's coming into the slot now, looking for the hat trick, and he scores! Liam Walker with the first hat trick of the season for your Blue Devils. A great individual effort play there, stepping around the Stallions defender, and the score is 8-0, Dan.
Well, that just shows how much Lawrence Tech is willing to put in the work for this W, doesn't it?
Exactly, as that face-off now won back by the Stallions. As no hats were thrown on the ice there, but definitely one for the record books here tonight by Walker. As that is a big hit there in the center ice on Gentili. Schwartz plays it up. Gamrat taking it across the blue line. Up on the near side. Trying to get out of the zone. Gentili with a shot, and he pops the water bottle. It is 9-0 here in the first. And that is the second goal of the night by Gentili. As once again, they come to the bench 9-0. This game probably out of reach, Dan. What do you expect now, the Stallions, how they should respond here? I mean, I know personalized. I mean, I've been on the opposite end of both of these type of score sheets.
Well, definitely it's something that's going to be hard to come back from, especially so early in the game, this being the first period. So that's definitely something that's extremely hard to come back from, but we still got 2 periods left of hockey.
Yep, exactly, as the first penalty of the game will be called. Coincidental minors here to number 23 of the Stallions and number 7 of the Blue Devils, Zach McKay. As in that penalty box is also another netminder for this Blue Devil team, Austin Petty. A great performance there in the first game of the season with that 6-3 win. As sitting out here tonight to let the freshman Zachary Mills get his time in the spotlight here. Stellar so far in this first period. Only 4 shots against. As the faceoff is to the right of Zachary Mills here. The ref's waiting for the clock to be up to date, as that one is won by the Blue Devils. Behind his own net, Youngling plays it up the boards. And a big hit by number 11 on Youngling, raising his arms, looking for a penalty there. None called, as Youngling now is without a stick. Carried up into the zone, and now the Stallions are just trying to throw their body, Dan. As that one is passed across the crease there by Johnson. Going off the boards, and a shot. Nice block there by the Stallions defender. As Johnson goes into the corner. 2 minutes remaining here in the first period. As the Blue Devils still grinding there. Weinbach takes it on the near side circle, and a shot blockered away there. Number 4 for Western Michigan, taking it up the zone. That one's passed across, and the Blue Devils regain and regather in their own zone. That one in a big hit by Nurkinen. That will be
the arm is up.
A penalty call.
What's he got him for?
And he's got him for head contact. Nurkinen with a big hit there. The puck was in the feet of that Stallions player, but they call him for head contact.
Hey, that looked like a nice clean hit to me.
Definitely maybe a little bit high, but I think that was just the height difference there, Dan. But otherwise, that will power play of the game, but they could do. As it will be a 4-on-3, a situation you don't normally see in these hockey games, as Fulmer takes the puck up, rims it around. The Stallions keep it in. In the corner now, number 15 of the Stallions, trying to take it in. That one, he goes across the diving Fulmer, thrown on net, and that one gobbled up by Mills. Mills flips the puck there to the ref. And he'll have a face-off to the left side of him. As Parker Hodges comes in and wins that face-off there. And the Blue Devils clear. Austin Falmer with that clear. As 1 minute here remaining in the period. First period of hockey here. There is also a goaltending change we forgot to mention you guys. 42 taking it up into the zone. Number 22 playing really tough here tonight, even with the score being so lopsided. As Thomas Schneider taking the puck into the zone. Trying to cut around, and that one is blocked off there by the Stallions, and there's a penalty on the play. And it will be against the Stallions here, as it will be a 3-on-3 for a little short time.
Nothing like a little bit of 3-on-3 hockey. Good job to Snyder for drawing that penalty in the offensive zone.
For sure, 3-on-3 hockey, a rare occurrence here at the NAI level. But one the fans are sure happy to see. As you see the student section now standing right on the glass there. As the Stallions, excuse me again, clear the zone. It is 3-on-3, so icing is not waved off here. So Zachary Mills plays that one over to Schwartz. Schwartz over to Nomofsky. Nomofsky carrying the puck into the zone, shot high and wide. As that one is thrown down low now, out of the box. 4-on-3 power play here for the Blue Devils. That one's centered in front.
It's 4-on-4.
4-on-4, both of them came out of the box. As a 2-on-1 here by the Stallions, and a shot, great save there by Mills. As that's the end of the first, fans. Your Lawrence Tech Blue Devils are leading 9-0. Dan, your thoughts on that first period of play?
Definitely a good period of hockey. The boys were really rolling on the offense, just really capitalizing on their opportunities in front of the net. And the few shots that Mills did see, he really stepped up and made a good save. That last shot there was definitely something you want to see from your goaltender in the last minute of play. Step up, make a big save.
Well, leave you now with on activities for the intermission. We'll be back with the call for the second period of LTU hockey. Hey, something, guy.
It's a freaking murder fest.
I know, this is
And welcome back, fans, to the second period. The score here, 9-0. Your Blue Devils are in the lead against the Western Michigan Stallions. As the puck now is in the neutral zone, Connor Victory battling there with number 6 of the Stallions. Victory grinding again as that one is thrown into the Blue Devil zone. The Blue Devils get out and move, goes around, looking around for a penalty. A couple of the fans as Snyder cuts around the Stallions again. As Hodges, that one sauced the cross. As Victory tries to throw into that front. Gamrat with a pass to the side. Hodges with a spinorama. And that one shut down there on the point by Nurkinen. Nurkinen trying to grind the puck loose here, stuck in his feet. Nurkinen moving the puck around as that one is shoveled into the corner. As Gamrat behind the Stallions net. Playing with it, Gamrat try to pass over to Story. Story not ready for that one as Gentili try to come in there. And that one is shot up high, blockered away. As Story goes to the near side boards. Story sent that one around. Gentili with the puck now in the corner. Passes over to Gamrat. Gamrat in front, and he scores. A 5-hole goal there by Gamrat. And I think that is his second of the night. And what a goal there, and it makes the score 10-0. Now joining me in the booth is Alex Johnson, Daniel Geffert, as always, and now actually Anthony Carlier, a.k.a. Mad Dog. Johnson, how are you doing here tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy to see the score for tomorrow when we play.
For sure. Mad Dog, how are you?
And I was a little surprised. We just added one more. This is going to be a interesting contest tomorrow. And oh my God, there's another one.
And that is Walker's 4th goal of the night. What a play there once again. The Blue Devils not letting their foot off the gas here, as I heard in the locker room, Coach Gaffney said to keep on pressing and try to, I guess, pad the stats here early in the season, guys.
What are odds Walker goes for the Ovech trick tonight?
Explain. Ovech trick, that's 8 goals. Am I correct?
9 goals.
9 goals. Well, we'll see. We have pretty much almost 2 more periods remaining here. He got 4 and 1 as Reiner behind the net here. Tried to center that one in front. And in a nice to the own zone as McNulty on the far side boards. Gets crunched there. Walker behind the net again. Walker surveying the ice. In the corner, nice cycle play there. And that one's thrown in front and covered up by the Stallions.
I kind of feel bad for the goalie. You know, this is just, it's a rough night for him.
Yeah, definitely. The goalie, though, Johnson, I don't know if you missed it, he was pulled after the 7th goal. So
I did miss that.
So he was pulled as there's 7:40 remaining here in the first period. Second period, excuse me. As that puck there, McKay tried to win it forward. Gamrat coming back as Fulmer throws that one cross ice off the boards. McKay now with the puck. He throws that one. Try to get to Gamrat. Gamrat almost got stepped up there. Gamrat again here in the near side. As McKay comes in to defend his teammate, and the play is whistled down.
Oh, get him, McKay.
As McKay and number 22 square off here. The first fisticuffs, quotation marks around fisticuffs here of the night.
See if they're going to take 2 here.
As
definitely taking 2 here. 22 looks like, I'm going to guess a rough here, Dell?
Yeah, definitely. I think it for sure. Pretty much, I think coinciding minors, probably.
Definitely see it's probably going to be a rough or a head check on 22, and McKay's definitely going to get a probably a retaliation.
Definitely, hopefully not a third man in there, as it should be either 5-on-5 or 4-on-4. As they put 2 minutes up on the clock for both players. Number 2 for Western Michigan here today. As it will be a 5-on-5. Coincidental minor penalties there. As the faceoff is to the left of the Stallions goaltender. Walker bearing down here As on the ice now is a little mix-up of the lines. Walker, Reiner, and Victory.
Coach is definitely looking for some fast-paced offense right here, especially coming from Liam's line mixed up with Victory. And
Namofsky a shot. Great blocker save there as Victory goes into the corner. Grinding there, and that one's cleared down the ice. And stopped by Zachary Mills, as actually it'll be a power play here for your Blue Devils. Excuse us for that.
This is power play 2 then.
As that one is sent up, Namofsky. A shot again, just high and wide. As Victory down low to Reiner. Reiner surveying the ice here at the hash marks. Namofsky, nice backhand sauce. And that one.
Stick check by 15 right there.
Great defensive play there. As you mentioned, Johnson, the stick check. And the puck is cleared 200 feet. As the Blue Devils quick up there, and that one's blocked by number 24 for the Stallions. Coming in, dodges Reiner, but does dodge Namofsky. As Namofsky carries into the zone. Nice dangles. Just wheeling around the horn here. He passed that one in front.
Oh, that's another one.
And a goal by Story makes the score 12-0. Johnson, I know it's a blowout here, but little things can be learned from each goal. What did you see there that the Blue Devils did right?
Just Western's giving them a lot of space and time, so they're definitely giving what they're taking what they're given, and really impressed with how the team has gelled from the Ferris State game to the Western game. They're really starting to feel each other out, and you're gonna probably start to see some no-look passes that are tape to tape here.
Yeah, definitely. You said as coming off of the Ferris State game for this team, they came off with a win. LTU White comes off of the Ferris State game with the loss, playing against the same Western Michigan Stallions team tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Please join us once again for that one. But as the White team also looks to gel, John. As that one is an icing.
I don't know if I would have called that one an icing. I mean, the Western defenseman just kind of quit skating there. He definitely could have played it.
Yeah, it definitely looked like they quit skating, but I also thought the Blue Devils, Matt Johnson, kind of stopped moving his feet too, so the ref decided to call that one icing. Trying to give the Stallions here a little bit of calls going their way as that one is sky hooked out. And
here's Weinbach.
Weinbach trying to get around. He one-hands that.
Oh, just missed it.
Nice play there. As centered in front of Bach. Bach a shot.
Almost tipped in by Paulus.
Paulus now in the corner, number 14 for your Blue Devils. Cycles that one down low to Johnson. Johnson behind the net. Taking it up, passes to the point. Floody. Floody with a shot. That one's blocked. Floody again.
Round 2.
Round 2 cut off. As the Blue Devils now grinding down low. 15 minutes remaining here in the second period. Big hit down there by Floody, and here comes Hodges. Hodges breaking through the center.
Nice drop pass. Oh, he missed it.
And Hodges now just buzzing all over the ice, using his speed and skill as Victory tried to pull the handle there, and Story tries a little hit. Victory again, and a big hit there by Victory.
Yeah, he's definitely going to feel that in the morning. Oh, here's a trip.
This line really bringing their speed and physical ability. Johnson, what are you seeing out of that? They just even drew a penalty.
That penalty is just from lack of speed and effort. He really, I mean, it's penalty. It really takes the Western has left. I mean,
yeah, for sure, as Coach Gaffney would say, one of those lazy man penalties. And it puts the Blue Devils back on the power play here. Scores 12-0. As that penalty will be on number 11 of Western. Face off to the right of the netminder, up to Floody. D pass to Nurkin, and Nurkin in a shot. Swallowed up into the belly of number 32. The backup goaltender was the backup goaltender tonight for Western.
It's nice change pace there. They're actually saving the puck.
As it is a blowout game if you are just joining us. 12-0 as Flood with a shot. And a great save there, bobbled up. And the puck is still loose. The ref blows the whistle there. trying to make it a lucky 13 was Eddie Flood.
Wouldn't that be the unlucky 13 since it's Friday?
I guess so. As you mentioned, Friday the 13th actually falls in October this year, so get your Blue Devil costumes out, as it is Blue Devils night to the hash marks. Behind the net, up top to Nurkinen. Nurkinen with a shot, and that one's blocked. Nurkinen tries to get that one, but cleared across the blue line by the Stallions. Eddie Flood passes that up the left side. Nurkinen with the puck over to Gam right at the hash marks, setting up the power play. Nurkinen up top, and a shot again. Loose in front, and a little bit of a pushback there by number 14 of Western. He raises his hands in innocence, but I think he initiated that one, Johnson.
Yeah, these Stallions are definitely starting to buck here out of just pure anger. They don't really like the branding they're getting from the LTU Blue Devils.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, usually teams who have a big lead, they just sit back, but the Blue Devils really being, I guess, the puck's in as the faceoff is to the right now, the Stallions.
Well, you know as well as I do, every goal counts in the ACHA or NAIA.
Is that one down low to Walker? Walker, 4 goals tonight, passes up to McKay. McKay tries to go D to D there, and that's a bad turnover as number 23 goes on Mills, and Mills comes out of the net. Great confident play there as
great
Victory
puck touch.
Takes it up the wing and a shot. That one swallowed right up. A little loose cannon there by Victory.
These boys are definitely shooting at the fastest chest in the ACHA right there.
Yeah, for sure. As number 32. Hey, give up less goals than the starting goaltender so far in this game, but we are early on, still in the second period, as that faceoff is won by the Stallions. Schwartz pinching down low, keeps the puck in. McKay, and the near side corner, passes that one in front, and nice a save there by of the Stallions on Walker, looking for his 5th goal of the night, as our good friend Anthony Carlier mentioned, looking for the Vetch trick, 9 goals. As he has 4 already. As Walker on the far side wing over to McKay. McKay is shot that one.
Oh, that's off the crossbar.
Crossbar and up, and it might have.
Oh, that just hit that lady in the head.
It might have. Might have hit that lady in the head, as she looks to be okay. As that's the price of hockey, fans. As there is a sign, and the ushers, you cannot leave your seats while play is on. Standing in the near boards. And that's a true hockey mom, Johnson.
Yeah, I completely agree. She took that, and she's just saying, oh, I'm all right. I don't need no ice pack, no stitches. Just glue her up. This is hockey.
As the power play, the Blue Devils still going on. That one in the slot. Rushing into the corner is Victory. Victory comes out of the corner, looking to the slot to Walker. Victory, a nice sauce to the point. Namoski had to just get that one down low. As McKay keeps the puck there, and that one taken out by number 19 of the Stallions, dumps it into the zone. Delayed offsides, waved off, and that one comes back into the Stallions' end. Number 4 looking up ice, and a great head ice pass to number 6. A shot, and a delayed penalty. Will it be a penalty shot? I think not. Number 6 got the shot off, but there would definitely be a slashing penalty on the play there, as the Stallions player got behind Namovsky, and he draws the penalty.
Yeah, he definitely scored by putting himself in the net there, so I guess that strict one for the Western boys.
a little help there by the Blue Devils defender, but definitely something went into the net for them. A little positive note. I think even with bad games, you could always take away some learning aspect from it, as there's 12 minutes remaining here in the second. As the first time the power play for the Stallions. Stallions working that umbrella as that one is shot.
Good save by Mills.
Covered up by Mills. Johnson, we mentioned before that this is rookie Mills' first game in the league. Your thoughts on his play so far?
Mills has always been really good. I think he just needs to get more confidence. More he plays, more confidence you're going to get, and he's been playing beautifully so far in the game. He's pitching a shutty, and can't really say the full word, don't want to jinx it, but
exactly
hoping the best for him.
As that one almost went in, as McNulty comes into the zone, number 17, the Blue Devils a shot, and that's blocked by number 4. As that comes back up, Victory
Oh, big hit there.
By Big.
As the Stallions bring it up. Number 6 again, who just had that chance. Coming into the offensive zone, and that one is cleared across the center ice line. Backpedaling in his own zone, another pass up. Stallions playing with those high cherry pickers right now on this power play.
Blue Devils changing right now.
Uh,
Weinbach's pressuring in the corner. Oh, wide open. Roman
Reiner. And a great play there. As once again, the Blue Devils do not celebrate. They go right to the faceoff circle. But Roman Reiner there with another goal in the night, making his offensive presence heard. As a great play there, though, by Weinbach, piling up the assist today. As there are 11 minutes remaining here in the second period, and this score is getting way out of hand. As we mentioned before, I think no mercy rule here in the league.
And ACHA, there's no mercy rule. So like in college, if you get an 8-goal lead after the second, you tally it up.
As the score now is getting up there. As we mentioned last week, they lost by big numbers, Western.
20-plus deficit. It's a little rough. Gonna be honest.
As you know, it is early in the season. I think both squads here are learning. It's a learning curve. As you know, Western's squad is a young one, as well as LTU's white team. They took a loss in their first game. But I think each game, even if you get blown out, you could learn something from it. I think Western so far have been playing neutral zone. Their passes have been crisp. I just think on the defensive side of the puck, that's where they can improve on as they carry the puck into the zone right now.
Yeah, they could improve offensively and defensively. I think the only reason why they're doing so well on neutral zone is because they really don't know what to do.
And that's an aspect of coaching, whatever you want to call it, as Story grinds in the zone. He throws that one on front. And that one, Falmer with a nice hand-eye coordination there. Keeps it in. Falmer keeping the puck in once again. Grinding there with Story. A nice hit there by Hodges. Hodges across the victory, and victory, that one right off his skates. Looking to add his name to the score sheet here tonight.
Yeah, this is definitely one of those games for the Blue Devils that try and pass the puck around and get some of the rookies on the team a chance to get their name on the score sheet and get that first puck.
Ooh, as Walker with a great individual effort there against number 22. Passes it in front to McNulty, and McNulty fires that one right on net. As you mentioned, though, Johnson, a great time to get the rookies some ice time, as the only rookies out there are Mark Schwartz, Namofsky, and Mills. But definitely the Super 10s, I think hopefully every single player gets one here tonight.
Now, Dylan, did you explain what a Super 10 is?
So the Super 10, for those fans out there who don't know, LTU prides themselves on stat taking and keeping track of every one of their players' progress throughout the games. And Coach Gaffney, he praises that if you get a Super 10, the coaching staff doesn't have to ask you if you had a good game. So in short words, the Super 10 is a collection of shots, hits. What is it? Shots, hits, takeaways,
it's
and
shots,
blocks.
hits, blocks, takeaways, and I think that's it.
Yeah. So I think if you get 10 of those in any fashion, you had a great game, a hell of a game, according to Coach Gaffney and Coach Bean, who are leading this team right now. A major blowout. So I would hope that every single player on this LTU team gets one of those here tonight. Feel some pride in themselves as the Blue Devils now trying to get out of their own end. As caught up on the blue line there. Reiner tried to get it out, and that comes to Namofsky. Namofsky passes up the left side to McNulty. McNulty carrying the puck into the zone. McNulty to the left side, and a shot steered away as Walker in the corner. Gets double teamed there, still has the puck. Triple team there. He still gets out of the corner with the puck. He just beat 3 guys, cuts to the front of the net, trying to pull the trigger. Cannot, as Walker centered. And that went over.
Oh, that was a pretty pass
to Youngling. A great pass there, as you mentioned, Johnson, as Youngling unleashes the cannon. And a good save there by number 32 of the Stallions.
You know who else got to cannon? McNulty. His snapshot is absolutely lethal.
Yeah, McNulty definitely has a great snapshot, as we all see it in practice. Great players have their own little knack and ability to score. As you see Gentili trying to get the puck, fancy it through, and a nice hit there by Gamrat. As you see the play now kind of becoming lackadaisical, Johnson. Both teams know it's a blowout. As you see Gamrat here now on a mini 2-on-1 with Gentili. Gamrat cut to the zone, and he right off the face. A great defensive play there. No hand pass. That one's waved off as McKay shot. Down low to Gentili. Gentili up to there, and a shot there. Excuse me, not Gentili, by Gamrat. As the puck is in the corner, Gamrat double team there. As that one to McKay, a shot, and that one goes posting up again. McKay so far in this game. As the Blue Devils now face off to the right. As that one is won there by the Stallions. Shot there by McKay. Almost up there as Mark Schwartz goes down low here to Gamrat. In the corner now, Gentili. Gentili tries to pass out front. Does not go. As the Stallions just clear the puck out of the zone. As that one in the neutral zone to McKay. McKay backhand to Gentili, and a shot just wide. And a quick whistle there. As Gentili arguing with the ref. He lost sight of it, but definitely a quick whistle there. With 6:35 remaining here in the second period. A major blowout score still, 13-0. As now joining me in the booth is the LTU Whites goaltender, Joe Santangelo. Joe, how are you doing here tonight?
I'm good. Good night for some LTU hockey.
So Joe, we know you've been out there in the stands, in between the glass, and around the game so far. Your thoughts on this blowout here by LTU?
Holy cow. That's all I got to say.
Holy cow is right, as Weinbach with a shot there, high off the glass. It comes to the point to Schwartz. Schwartz with a shot, and that one just goes left of the goaltender, as the Stallions now just clearing the puck out of their own end. As that one's sent down, icing is waved off. Mark Schwartz taking it behind, as that one's played along the right side over to Weinbach, and that one is through the neutral zone now to Story. Story cutting into the zone. Surveys the ice and pass to the center to Schwartz. Schwartz with a backhand, and that one is gobbled up by the Stallions netminder. Joe, you're a goaltender. Take me through your thoughts if you were on the end of getting blown out in this game. What's going through your mind?
I mean, I'd just keep my head focused, Just stay focused on the game. Don't even look at the scoreboard. Just focus on your game.
Great insights as always by Joe, as that one is won by the Blue Devils. Sent around now to Story. Story down low in the corner. Grinding in a shot. Rebound to Story. And that one snagged into the glove of the Stallions netminder.
I definitely say the intensity's dropped a little since the first of the period, but I will say the passing has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, definitely the intensity has gone down. I think anyone in this position would see that. Hopefully saving their energy tomorrow for our game against them, which I know they'll come out for. As hockey players, they take pride in the game they put on the ice. As Andrew Story cuts into the zone, passes to the left wing to Hodges. Hodges with a shot.
Oh, that's a good save by the defenseman there, really having to. Ooh, and big hit by Podge.
Big hit. And a great back check there and a stick lift. And that one's thrown in front. Hodges with another shot. Good save there by the Stallions goaltender. Story grinding down his own zone, and that one is just cleared. And that will be an icing. Guys, the Mustangs still trying to score here. Your thoughts on what's going through the players' heads, Johnson?
I know what would be going through mine is just trying to stay to my defensive keys and I guess try and make it home without any bumps or bruises. Because, you really took a whipping on the score here, so it's kind of hard to not have that in the back of your head the whole time.
Joe, we mentioned before, we everybody else's opinion. We're trying to get yours on LTU Blue Team making his first start of the season. Your thoughts on him so far?
You know, he hasn't had much playing time, but we'll see how it goes during the season. He looks pretty solid in net. He challenges Bucks pretty well.
As that one rings off the crossbar and centered in front again. And a good play there by Eddie Flood as he tries to skyhook that one out. Thank you for that, Joe. As we all said, that Mills is playing great so far in his first collegiate start. As right now, though, in the penalty box is Austin Petty, as we mentioned before. Starting goaltender here for the Lawrence Tech Blue Team. Great goaltender, led them to their first victory of the season, 6-3 win. As the Blue Devils now take it out of their own zone. Walker, 4 goals here tonight. Tries
nice
that ice pass.
pass.
What a play to Reiner. Reiner tries to get it and triple team there once again as Eddie Flood at the blue line.
Ooh, nice hit there by number 11 on Western.
As Reiner passes it down low to Walker. Walker comes to the front, and a great shot there by McNulty, and a save as he looks to the heavens there, trying to get his name on that score sheet. As that one is dumped in, icing waved off. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the second period. As an icing will be called once again against the Stallions. As time ticking away in the second period. The Stallions now definitely not lining up to the face-off with a lot of energy. Looking tired there as they cannot change off that icing. And they win the face-off though. As then Gentili tries to play it up to the point. And that one is cleared in a little short break here for number 3 of the Stallions. And they take it out of the zone. Gamrat, captain of this Blue Devil team, lifts that one out to McKay in the neutral zone. John McKay on the sideboards. McKay takes it into the zone at the top of the circle. He releases a shot. That one goes just wide as kept in the zone by Thomas Schneider. Schneider with the puck now. Centers that one in front. And
missed.
Too quick for McKay right off his stick as Schneider cycles back into the point. Good cycling play down low to McKay. As that one centered in front to number 6 with the yellow bucket. And he sends that one down, dumps it into the Blue Devil zone. Great escapability play there by Schneider. Schneider wheeling through the neutral zone into the offensive zone, and a shot goes up into the rafters. Good save there. As the score is still 13-0, the Mustangs, the Stallions, trying to hold on here just to get the night over with, I think, guys.
Yeah, I definitely think that's their mindset right now, is just to try and get the game over with, go back to the hotel and relax and get ready for the next day.
2 minutes remaining here in this second period before they can at least rest until the third period onslaught begins, if I could use that word. And as Weinbach, nice play there, chips into the zone to Paulus. Paulus trying to forecheck there as a P1. P1 escapes him. Johnson coming back, and a great play there by number 4, escapability-wise, as that one's thrown up to Nomoski. Weinbach on the hash marks, up to Nomoski, a shot, and that one right off the glove of number 32. As a great play there by Weinbach, thrown into the zone. Nomoski down low. Nomoski tries the center, and that one does not connect. As you see at the point now, Johnson throws that one across ice. Nice way to take a hit to make a play. Paulus behind the net. Paulus, a nice cycle play to Weinbach. Weinbach now below the goal line. Passes up top to Nomoski. Nomoski, a shot, and that one just goes to the side. Loose in front. And
Puck's still loose.
The ref blows the whistle. Johnson looking for his first goal of the season.
Yeah, Matt's, that whole line is just, they're grinders, and you can really appreciate them when you need them on the back end. Because when you got games like this, grinders are the guys that you really look forward to score, put the puck in the net, because it makes you happy, because some games they all their real role is grind away and try and move the puck around.
As 1 minute remaining here in the second period. As that one's thrown down again. No icing. Number 23 beats him to the puck, and that one
gets sent for a ride there.
almost a little sleuth foot there by Flood. As that one skyhooked into the air. The Stallions haven't got a shot on Millsy in a while now, as this one is 3-on-1. It turns into a 4-on-1. Andrew
Jesus.
Story up to Hodges. Trying to go back
nice
door.
play by the defenseman.
And a
saving his
great play
goalie.
there. A little bit nonchalant there by the Blue Devils, but they have a great cushion. No need to worry about that, as that one is thrown up.
Yeah, I don't really know when you can practice a 4-on-1 because that really doesn't happen. Good block there by number 22 on Western.
As Victory throws that across the ice to Story. Story back in front. Victory and
Another good block by 22.
22. I think the captain of Western really leads his team by example. That's the end of the second, guys. Joe, your thoughts on the second, and what do you think is going to be said in the locker room in between periods by Coach Gaffney?
I mean, I think Coach will probably just say, keep up the good work. Don't let it down. Just keep on going, because big games like we're on the opposite hand, you don't want to ever give up, you know?
Johnson, your thoughts on the second period, and what do you think Gaffney will say?
I think the Blue Devils slow down a little bit. I think Gaffney is going to say, hey, guys, you need to step up the intensity here. Definitely some stuff maybe they can improve on, passing a little more, getting the puck around. But other than that, I mean, they just need to keep doing what they're doing.
All right, fans, that's the end of the second period. We'll be back here to bring you the third. Good shit, brothers.
That was fun. This is our job, basically.
I love it, dude. Alrighty, welcome back, fans. Here for the third period. The score is 13-0. Your Blue Devils are in the lead here once again in this blowout type of game. Blue Devils now taking it into their own zone. Passes up the boards here. As into the slot there for the Blue Devils. Shot just missed as the Stallions now carrying it into the zone. Number 22 for the Stallions coming on the right side. A high rising shot on Mills off the glass. The bounce comes to Victory. Victory coming down the left side. Cuts around the back and then tries to throw a weak backhander on there. Youngling on the sideboard takes a hit to make a play as he dumps it down low. The Blue Devils trying to grind down low, comes to the point. On the near side, playing Story. Nice keep in the zone as that one is in the shoulder pads of Youngling. Youngling taking it now down the left side. Backhand thrown just wide of the net as McNulty keeps the puck into the zone. McNulty over to Reiner. Reiner cutting to the net. Gets slashed there on the play. No penalty as that one is cleared down. Icing will be waved off as Eddie Flood gets into his own zone. A nice headman pass up there in the near side boards. And Reiner gets checked off the puck as the Blue Devils carried in. Liam Walker, four goals here tonight. Shot by Reiner. Off the pads there as the Blue Devils, McNulty down low. Loses the puck there as Nurkinen coming back one-on-one. Great back check by McNulty. Nurkinen just going for the body there as Walker now carries it out of his own end. Bursts the speed there, Walker. Two defensemen to beat. That one's poke checked off his stick. Followed up by Nurkinen. Nurkinen falls to the ice. And the Stallions are away with it. Across the neutral zone are the Stallions. Mark Schwartz backpedaling. Weak backhander sent on net. But Nurkinen, a nice turn of the hips up the ice. And Reiner tries to get that puck. Stop there. As that one is sent in now. The Blue Devils. Nice wheel chip as they're on the sideboards. Gentili tried to get the puck out of the zone. Gentili still grinding down low with the help of Schwartz. Pass up the boards there to Gamrat. Gamrat to McKay. McKay throws on the break. Across. Gentili with a shot, and that one just wide to the left side of the Stallions netminder as the Stallions now take it into the zone as that one is dumped behind Zachary Mills, as we mentioned before, the freshman getting his first start of his collegiate career. As that one's thrown up to Gentili. Gentili now with the puck, carrying it in, left side, passes that one across to McKay. McKay shot, and that one sneaks in. I don't know who that one hit, but a shot from the right side corner gets past the Stallions netminder. As now joining me in the booth is Schluter. Schluter, your thoughts on the game so far in this blowout?
Wow, you know, Dylan. Is it 14? No? Yeah, is it 14-0 right now? Wow, there's not really much to say about that. I mean, that's just an all-around dominant performance by our Blue Devils. So you can only be proud, but
your thoughts if you're a player on the opposing bench right now?
Yeah, wow, not much except let's go home. Let's get out of here. Let's try to shut them down for the remainder and try to get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. As you mentioned, try to get out of here. They do play the LTU white team here tomorrow.
Yeah.
8 o'clock. Join us for that one, as I mentioned before.
It's also is that 7:30 tomorrow?
8 o'clock.
It's
I think 8 o'clock start time.
Yeah.
Warm-ups start at 7:30. As there's a delayed penalty there. There'll be interference on the Blue Devils as the refs trying to at least make the game a little bit even on calls if they can't do it on the scoreboard. As the Lawrence Tech PK will come to the forefront. And the power play for Western comes out onto the ice after being unsuccessful in their first two opportunities. Victory loses that one, goes D to D, number 22 with a shot. Nice block there by Victory, regaining there, and there's a shot from the right side against Mills. Mills strapped loose on his helmet, continues the play, and the ref blows the whistle there. Schluter, your thoughts on Mills, the freshman, getting his first collegiate start What are your thoughts on how he's played so far?
I think he looks phenomenal. I mean, he's done everything he can do. I mean, with a 0 on the board, he's been playing just fine. Everything about him just looks good. Good positioning, good puck play. He just looks like he knows what he's doing, eh?
Yep. Good insights as always by Schluter as that face off to the right of Zachary Mills.
Oh, well done.
Victory puts down his centerman. Great job of responsibilities as talked about in practice. The line of scrimmage is the most important thing on those face-offs as McNulty gets the puck to center ice. As McNulty pressuring there, that one right on net, Mills. And a great play there by Fulmer to get it down the ice. Wholesale line change by the Blue Devils here. Once again on the penalty kill. As taking it up the ice now is the Stallions, number 22, cutting around the net. Tries the one-hand tuck that one. Does not go. As Nurkinen battling down there in the corner. Coming away with a puck is the Stallions, back down low. Trying to center it in front, and 22 plows into Mills and then also into Flood. He's really grinding down there as the net is now knocked off the moorings. Getting a little bit chippy down there.
You know, Dylan, you were just asking me about Mills, and that's a veteran play right there. He may be a rookie, but he saw that it was getting a little bit physical down low and a little bit chippy, and he knocks the net off. That's a veteran play.
Yeah, great play. I'm sure his mentor, Austin Petty, who we mentioned is the backup here tonight, smiled down at that one as both of the guys work off each other and have a great bond here, as we do have 8 goalies in our LTU hockey program, and they all love each other equally, as that one's taken in by Roman. And just sent behind the net. Reiner grinding down low, looking for the hat trick, as Weinbach puts on the forecheck. Nice backhand pass through the neutral zone, and Schwartz with the puck backpedaling, taking it into the Stallions' end. Circling the net, going around the horn now, Schwartz. Schwartz just takes it out of the zone and elects to pass it back to Andrew Story. Story just flings that one all the way up the ice, and that's the end of the kill. Full strength here for the Blue Devils. As the Stallions now taking the puck up, thrown to the left center, and a nice reverse check there by Youngling. Doing the crawl wall as that one's passed up to Hodges. Hodges carried into the zone, a burst of speed, tries a center backhand pass, does not go, and Victory just shrugging off his man to gain the puck. Hodges behind the net, tries another center pass. As 14 minutes here remaining in the game. As that pass goes across to the point, and a shot high and wide. Blue Devils working on the near side boards. Coming off the boards was Hodges, and a nice shot there. Victory again with a body, and he looks a little bit shooken up on the play. He'll come for a line change. Hopefully he's okay with that. And there's a high rising shot there by Story. Story looking to put another point up on the score sheet here. That's as grinding there on the far side boards is McNulty. McNulty falling to the ice there. And that one is cleared. Up the wing now to Reiner. Reiner holds the blue line, and a shot deflected up into play. Sluter, your thoughts on how the Blue Devils are coming out in the third period, still electing to try to score goals?
You know, Dylan, you kind of mentioned earlier, I mean, obviously with is it 14-0 now?
Yeah, 14-0.
With a 14-0 game in hand, obviously, it's kind of interesting. Some teams elect to, back off a little bit, but we've seemed to come on strong. And you kind of notice with each period, even now, you can kind of see each end. Like, our end has almost no ice. You can look at the ice.
Yeah,
and,
no scrapes in it.
Yeah, how much has been skated on, and it's for the entire game. It's been in Western Michigan's end almost the entire time. It's just well done.
Gaffney still coaching his team there on the bench, as you see him with assistant coach Bean. They really implement their systems, and the pride of playing a solid 60 minutes of hockey, and that doesn't stop here as the Blue Devils trying to get out of their own end. Eddie Flood chips that up. Nurkinen holding off his man. And a good play there as Nurkinen in the corner battling with number 11. And he gets the puck loose. Walker carrying it up the right side. A nice try to headman pass to McNulty.
Just want to comment real quick. Mr. Flood, he noticed that one of his defensive partners was already in the corner, and he checked, and he saw his number, recognized he was in the corner. His partner was already in the corner, so he elected to stay in front of the net. It's just well done. It's just good heads-up hockey right there.
Definitely great defensive play. If I didn't mention earlier, Schluter is a defenseman for the Blue Devils as well. He's on a little long-term IR coming off of his shoulder surgery, though. Can't wait to have him back on the ice, as he has great insights, but also on the ice, a great heads-up player and a great defender here for your Blue Devils.
Wow, Dylan, you flatter me.
Surely missed, although in this game, I'm sure he'll be, letting the rookies get the playing time, as it is a blowout, letting other guys get their reps. But as we see here, the Blue Devils have a face-off play here set to the left of the Stallions goaltender, as that is McKay down low, dropping off the Gentili. Gentili in the slot, passes up to kick save there.
It's a great shot.
As now Gamrat dangles out of the corner, tries another backhand on net, and the Stallions get it out of the zone, and Mark Schwartz comes back into his own end, electing to stop behind Zachary Mills, surveying the ice here as the team regroups.
You know, Dylan, I gotta actually comment on Western Michigan as well. It is a blowout in both sides, right? And as much as the Blue Devils, which obviously we're rooting for here, as much as they're continuing to play hard, Western Michigan, you got to give them all the credit. They are continuing to play hard and continue to compete. They're not giving up here.
Yeah, definitely. As I mentioned before, I think every hockey player has a sense of pride in them, and always wants to go down with a fight. As we mentioned too, they do play LTU White tomorrow, the same exact team, with 11 minutes here remaining in the third period until they could get on the bus and get back to their warm hotels as Namovsky comes back. But I think they also too want to build on a little bit of stuff to continue into that next game. As you see Namovsky circling back and forth, hunting the Stallions defenseman, but then that's a turnover in the neutral zone, as stepping up there is Youngling. A great hit. And a great play there as forward turn defenseman Youngling this year, really stepping up to the plate and really embracing his new role on this Blue Devil team.
Chris is a really aggressive defenseman. He does a nice job of stepping up, always making body contact, whether he's the one that initially knocks the puck off of the player's stick and then picks it up, or if it's someone else who comes in after he knocks someone a little bit off balance. He always does a good job of stepping up and making a good play.
Oh,
wow, another good hit.
As that one, though, he was carrying the puck, but look at that. Takes a hit to make a play, and the Blue Devils get the puck in the offensive zone. Still grinding here. No goals in this third period as of yet. As Eddie Flood leaves that one off for Nurkinen. Nurkinen, nice back pedal on that one off the skate of Paulus. Not too many men on the ice, just avoiding that one. As it is sent back into the LTU zone. Nurkinen behind his own net. Nice pass to Victory. Victory chips it around number 22. A great play there. Going up the boards, tries that little backhand sauce once again, does not connect. As Victory off the boards, up to Eddie Flood, D to D. Across the Nurkinen on the near side boards. And that one's centered. Victory, a shot, and he scores. And a little bit of celebration there as it is a blowout. But that'll be Victory's second of the night. Schluter, what did you see on that goal?
Yeah, I mean, we tried to keep it subtle there, but that was a beautiful play. That's very well done. There's a bit of a give and go. Victory gave it up and then recircled, looped high, and then crashed the net again and got it back. It's good hockey.
15-0 now. Wow. As we mentioned, Western's last game, they lost 22-2. Nothing to laugh about. We mentioned, though, that it is early in the season, and they're a young squad. So I think, just like the Lawrence Tech Blue Devils white team, they're going to grow with each game and only get better from here. As you see, at least their goals against have definitely gone down from last game. Still a lot of time left, as that one is centered across the crease for Hodges. Does not connect. As Nurkinen at the point. near side boards, and that one is sent across. Active defenseman, that great save there on Eddie Flood.
That's well done by Flood, being aware and ready to crash in that one whenever. As defensemen, just recognizing that there's a scoring opportunity and capitalizing.
Definitely all of the LTU defensemen have great vision. Everyone has a little bit of attributes to bring to the game. And you see Eddie Flood there making a great step-up play. As that face-off, McKay behind the net tries to throw a backhand. Does not go. As a great back check there by Reiner. And Walker, 4 goals on the night. Dipsy doing through the neutral zone. Cannot get past number 26 of Western. Number 26, a shot, and that one snagged and held by Zachary Mills. Face will be to left him, 15-0, with 8 minutes here remaining in the game.
Looks like Schwartz is mixing it up a little bit. All good things in front of the net, but just, saying a few words to number 15. I'm sure it's all in good spirits.
Yeah, of course. That is Omen scored on in the first period, as he does get to the puck first.
Beats up.
As battling in the air boards, McNulty. One hand throws that down low. Snyder with a shot wide on purpose. Walker gets taken down there by number 23. Coming off the boards is Reiner. Reiner with a soft backhand to the net. And that one's covered up. A little bit of an altercation there in center ice. But as Sluder mentioned, all in good spirits. As a full sail line change for both teams.
That's a good play by Tom as a defenseman. A lot of young D, or he's a forward who transferred to a defenseman. They like to shoot, always on net. But a lot of times, if you intentionally miss wide, you can miss the net and go right to people back door, or shoot it off of a skate or off a stick, and it goes in. It's often the play.
Yep, definitely. If something is not working there, you don't want to get the shot blocked and then they transition the other way. A good play there by Schneider as the Blue Devils taking into the zone. Gentili trying to toe drag around. Does not work as Falmer, D-to-D, over to Nomovsky. Nomovsky up to Gentili. And a shot, wow, just wide, almost connected with Gamrat's stick driving towards the net. As Nomovsky backpedaling again. Nice pass up. And here's Gentili coming across the blue line. Coming into the zone, try to center that one. Good defensive stick work play there. As it is Gamrat up to McKay. Kept in by Falmer. Gentili in the corner, and that one is centered. Took a crazy Kareem off of some skate. As still battling in the near side boards. Grinding down low, that's in front, and a backhand. His wicked backhand is that one shot by Nomovsky, just tipped high and wide.
There's a common misconception that you have to shoot hard to score goals, but it's really all about the releases. McKay knows. Oh, there's another one.
Yep, there is another one. That one, not by McKay. I think McKay got the assist,
Yeah, that was Gamrat.
Gamrat pots in another one. I think that's his hat-trick goal of the night. 2 hat tricks here tonight, fans. I hope you're enjoying that. No hats thrown on the ice due to the safety netting that we do have for all the fans. As we mentioned, with 6 minutes left remaining in the third, as we mentioned, one lady did get hit earlier today. She is fine. Got an ice pack now. As the Blue Devils take it out of the zone, up to Weinbach. Weinbach chugging down that right wing. Cuts to the middle. Nice drop play.
Oh, that's well done.
And Paulus cannot find the puck and pull the trigger. Great play there by Weinbach. As comes back to in the zone to Eddie Flood. Eddie Flood sells the play down, lets Blue Devils regroup. And a nice pass to Johnson. That one is deflected up. And Weinbach gets it deep into the zone. Paulus in on the forecheck. Nice chip out of the defensive zone there. Schneider loses the handle on that pass. Blue Devils still grinding in the sideboard.
Real quick, that was Tom. I think he came. I don't know if you saw that, but Tom came out of he came off the bench just absolutely flying. I mean, that's what there's like a couple minutes left in a 15-0 game, and he comes out of the bench flying. It's just well done, man. I mean, you can't really coach that. It's just hustle.
Yeah, definitely a test to the heart of these Blue Devil players. As we mentioned before, they play a full 60 minutes, even if they're killing a team like they are now. As you see, Schwartz, 16-0. The Blue Devils lead. Schwartz grinding down low.
Wow. That's well done by that defenseman. It's a good fake.
Definitely, as we mentioned before, there's a penalty call on the play. But as we mentioned before, even with the losing side, there's still a lot of things to learn, even from big lost games. And I think each player grows, and every time they touch the ice. As there will be, and it will be a timeout, Western Michigan. As we mentioned before, and we'll mention once again, game tomorrow will also be live streamed and broadcasted here at Southfield Sports Arena. LTU White taking on the same Western Michigan Stallions, 8 o'clock. Puck drop. As both coaches now talking to their team, assessing their special teams plays and positioning. As time winding down here. Fans, though, still staying loyal, staying until the end of the game to celebrate with their team. As also it is homecoming week, if we haven't mentioned before. We have the great LTU band here playing some great tunes, as we know. Although, Schluter, you also working between the box since you're on IR, making some sick tunes and also calling out the guys. Take us through your experience so far doing that.
Yeah, so a little side note there. When you're in the box, you're supposed to be impartial to the play, which I am impossible to do. I could not contain my excitement for LTU hockey, so I got kicked. I couldn't work the box anymore.
Oh, man.
So
I did not know that. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, I mean, I half elected to leave by myself.
All right, so that's why the sick tunes aren't on tonight, as we see Betts was in there.
Yeah, my passions got the best of me, and I couldn't contain myself. So I will not be running the tunes any longer.
All right. Well.
I could not help but cheer for my team.
Yeah, as I did actually notice, the goal horn was absent from the game today. And
not that we would be playing it any longer. It's a bit too much for that now. Well done by Nerds.
Crease. Oh, that one passed up just off the blade of number 22, Eddie Flood, coming to his own zone. And he just sky hooks that one out. And that one's on net. Great accuracy there. Still in the penalty kill, the Blue Devils. 3 minutes remaining here in the first period. As now coming down the wing are the Stallions.
It's good defense. Stop them at the blue line every time. When they're trying to break in on a penalty kill, we've been stopping them every time on the blue line or before, which is good hockey.
Yep, for sure. Ken Gaffney's to hold that blue line. As that shot waffle boarded out of play by McNulty. As the band continues to play their tunes, cheering the team along. The boys on the bench look really happy, very loose, just enjoying this moment here. As that puck is won forward. Grinding in the near side corner, the Blue Devils. Stallions almost coming away with the puck. Blue Devils getting control. Still grinding there, pinned against the wall. As full strength. And a nice shot there by McKay. Coming out of the corner is Gentili. Gentili to the net, and that one misses to the left. 2 minutes here remaining in the third period.
That line's going to score a lot of goals this year, Dylan. I can promise you that. They already have proven to score, to put the puck in the net, but they will continue to do that.
Yeah, definitely have a lot of chemistry already. As McKay passes it to Schwartz. Schwartz back up to the point now. Sent down low by Fulmer. Behind the net to Fulmer. And a shot block there. As that one's just pounded off the boards up into the neutral zone. A good, nice forced turnover there as Gamrat with the shot. And he scores. That one sneaks through 17-0. And
too much time and room. Too much time and room. The entire time. If you give a good team time and space, they're going to capitalize, and that's been the story all night. So that's a little bit of why the score is what it is. But that's another great example. Gamrat just had too much time and space and capitalized on that. It's well done. And
yep, 17-0 now. As you mentioned, Sluter, well done by this whole Blue Devil squad. As a shot there. One minute remaining here in the third period. Blue Devils now probably happy with the lead they have, electing to just burn out this last minute of the game. As the team, Blue Devils yelling out as Nemovsky carrying it across the red line, across the opposing blue line. Nice backhand sauce over there to Story. Story, a nice toe drag, elects to pass it over to the right side, and a good hit there by Youngling. Once again, showing his physical presence. As Hodges down low to Youngling to Story, and that shot is off the glove and up into the mesh. We have at least one more face-off here before the final horn. Face-off to the left of the Stallions netminder. Face-off won by the Stallions. They send it up the ice, and that one, a little muff by Nurks, and that's offsides. And trying a little break there. I heard some giggles from Sluter, but the puck's not bouncing the Stallions' way here tonight.
It has not been the whole night, and it's the way it goes sometimes.
Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. As his face-off here. Sent in. Eddie Flood, D-to-D.
Oh, it's a great escape move by Nurkin.
And that's it. The end of the game, the final score, your Blue Devils 17, the Western Michigan Stallions 0. Zachary Mills with the shutout in his first collegiate debut. The Blue Devils have improved to 2-0 on the season. Sluter, your thoughts on this game?
Wow. I've already said it a couple times. Not really much to say. I mean, it's just an all-around dominant performance, and we hope our white team can reciprocate. So we'll find out tomorrow.
All right, now Sluter, I always ask at the end of the game, your 3 stars of the night, based on your opinion.
Well, obviously number one's got to be Mills, right? I mean, he shut him out the whole game. Not too much face, but in his college debut, he did a brilliant job. Wow. The other 2 are a toss-up, honestly. So many goals. I think Liam had a hat trick.
Yeah, definitely 4 goals on the night for Liam Walker.
Yeah, in 3 shots he had 3 goals, so that's tough to pass over. And then
third star, I think I just got to give it to the whole team.
Let's give our defensive core the 3rd star. How about that? Just all around good job, good cap, and just a good job by the LTU Blue Devils.
Definitely. That's it for the night. As the final score, as we mentioned, 17-0. Please join us tomorrow for the white game, taking on this same exact Stallions team. That will be at 8 o'clock. Have a good night.